What is up, guys? Muffin here, and we are back with our Tales of Crestoria video. So, we have a new banner and event live in the game. I will not be summoning for two reasons. One, I don't really need Guy or Elise. I mean, Elise would be nice, but I think for now, I think I'm good with summoning, especially since I ended up going a little deeper for Artorias than I originally wanted to. But once he's max duped out, he's really going to be helping my team. So it did feel worth it. I think I spent like 5 multis on Artorias. I was able to get him in that. So what's that? That's like 12,500 Gleamstones. That's not bad. So yeah. So that's pretty, so a quarter of a pity, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna go over the Memorias for this event, as well as do the final 2 stages in the event, just kind of go over the event in general, just to see how it is. I did the first 13 stages already and had no trouble with those. So I mean, I autoed them. I didn't even look at the screen when it was happening. So I guess we'll see how 14 and 15 are. But first things first, let's go over to the Codex to see what these Memorias are like. So we have an SSR Wind Memoria and a Water SR Memoria. So we don't want to be in characters, for one. Okay, so let's go to SSR Wind, and it should be Rowan. I kind of wish that Richard got it, but when you read the story, you realize why it's Rowan and not Richard, since Rowan is kind of at the forefront of the story. But Rowan's Memoria seems to be on the more defensive side. 8,000 HP, 800 attack, 1,900 defense. And the skill is Overlimit Gauge of Wind Allies increases by 21 each turn. So throwing this on a healer, or maybe like Mizella, if you decided not to keep her Memoria, would be pretty decent. You know, you could throw this on Tyr or Estelle as well for Wind, you know, to kind of get that heal up even faster. I'm actually thinking about throwing this on Tyr, since I'm using her on my team, even though she's not max duped out yet. Okay, so now let's go over to Water SR, and let's find our boy Richard, who is over here. I was looking for a blacked out thing, but I remember, you know, I accepted items from my box and he was in there. Richard, an Ominous Melody, SR, 18,000 HP, 500 attack, 400 defense, so an HP heavy Memoria, and then 20% HP to sword allies. So a sword water unit will really benefit from this. I believe it's HP heavy though, so you don't want to really worry about an attacker. So I'm actually just curious. So let's first look at Wind. You know, the most beneficial units for the Rowan Memoria are going to be this Mizella, this Estelle, and this Tyr, I feel like. Because you want characters that need to get their Mystic Art up quick for usability. I think those are going to be the best options because you have healing and combo building. And then let's go ahead and look at Water and see who can use an HP Memoria. That's actually a sword unit. So let's actually filter by sword. So who it's actually going to benefit. So here's your characters right here. It's HP heavy Memoria, so who's low on HP? I guess Rudy is your weakest water unit in terms of HP, so she could definitely benefit from it. But overall, I don't really think you would want to use this SR Memoria on any of these characters, really. Unless you're really just kind of doing a stage where you need to live for a very long time, like... we have a few days left of the Gaius Transcend battle, so after that, if we have one where we need to use water units, you know, maybe that might be a Memoria you want to use on that. But enough about that, let's head over to the event itself. Also, by the way, the limited... Oh, do they not even call it... It's called Limited Quest, but it's not really limited. It comes back every other, like, few weeks. Anyways, doesn't really matter. If you pulled Kanata, you know, Summer Yuna, all those characters during the anniversary, this is going to be the time to farm up some of these crystals if you need them. Because you are going to absolutely destroy this guy with Kanata. Ominous Melody. Oh, I guess I like to do this every video. For Saray, I'm still working on him, but I'm starting to hit a wall with some of my teams in terms of difficulty. Even though I just pulled the new Artorias, the dark stages are starting to give me trouble. Artorias himself has died once or twice, but luckily for the mission completions, it doesn't matter if you die. If a character dies, you just need to complete it altogether. So, yeah, it looks like it's gonna keep getting harder moving forward. So some of these colors are just gonna keep giving me trouble. But anyways, Ominous Melody. Hop in over here. So let's just go over everything real quick. So let's start off with the rewards, which I expect to be roughly... So just completing every stage once that I've done so far has gotten me roughly up to 40,000 points. Or 30,000, mind you. It looks like we have the usual stuff, Gleamstones and Summon Tickets. Which, if you're going to farm this really fast right now, I recommend saving your Summon Tickets because everything should reset tonight on, you know, the shops, because it's the monthly reset, so you might be able to get more tickets to do an actual, like, full multi. So, pretty much same stuff here, roughly, you know, 1,000 or more Gleamstones you can get from those mission rewards, plus all the Gleamstones you can get from this. And then the exchange for the raid currency has your usual stuff, Seer Orbs, Crystals, and then the attack stones. There's really not, I mean, they have all these materials in here too, but you can farm materials from the actual stages now, so there's not really a purpose to getting them here. So usual stuff there. All right, so let's hop in, and we're going to do stage 14 and 15 and see how it goes. Obviously, you want to use your win team just for the sake of safety. Yeah, like, my win team just needs dupes. That's what's really, like, hurting me here. You look at me, Zella, Tyr, and Sync. They all just need dupes in order to be better. I don't know how Tyr is going to do here. It probably would be more beneficial to run Estelle, because right now, without dupes, Tyr's Mystigar only heals for 40%, but it does have the attack increase for 9 turns, whereas Estelle's heals for a full 75%, but only gives an attack increase of 10% for 3 turns. So, in the end, Tyr, I think, is a better unit, but I need to get her with more dupes, so it's going to be a while before she's, like, super useful. I might have wanted to use a food there, actually, but that's okay. Alright, let's take this guy out. We don't need healing, but I'm going to start with this, so, because Blessed Heat is an attack up for 4 turns. So, let's start off with that. We don't need to worry about anything for Tyr just yet. Let's boost Sync's attack right there, and then just do that. Okay, that's a bit of damage. Go ahead and use Tyr's heal on herself. Alright, there's the gauge. We're gonna do one more rotation of attacks. Alright, that's good. So let's do this. Of course, because I always forget. We like Mystic Guard animations. That combo is going to be absolutely insane when we actually get to, like, max combo when she's fully duped out here in, like, a month or so. Oh yeah, let's definitely do this, because getting the healing is nice. A very flashy animation, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely want to get that attack increase again. Look at that. Alright, how much are we going to hit for with this? With a 200% damage increase. Alright, 824,000. Not bad for a day 1 unit who's max duped out. If I got her Transcendence board fully maxed out, I'm sure she could even hit even harder. But really not too bad for a unit of, you know, her age. So let's go ahead and do stage 15. I'm not expecting too much trouble with this, but just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and use one of these. Sometimes these things like to surprise you. Alright, let's get this done. Yeah, it's a tiny bit of punishment. Okay, yeah, he uses that turn to buff himself. This shouldn't be too bad overall at all. There you go, 72. Will this kill him? Yep. No problem whatsoever. I think it's really up to stage 15 is really still probably a problem just for light and dark, because you do take that extra damage back at you as well. But that is all the stages. So now I'm pretty much at the point where I'm farming the 500,000 from this, you know, doing some farming here, and then moving back to working on the Saray thing until I finish him. So that's pretty much it. The only thing left to say is really kind of what to expect moving forward. Obviously, we're going to probably get another Transcend battle either this Friday or next Monday. Depends if they want to give us a couple days off between Transcend battles. And then, I'm going to say this every video until, you know, it happens, but Tales of Arise comes out in 9 days, so they could always drop a banner to follow with the hype. So if an Alphen and Geon unit would be something you would want to summon for, I would definitely say save your gems and not summon. I know how enticing this new Guy and Elise are, especially the Elise since it's her first SSR, but maybe wait to see, because if they do drop an Arise banner, we'll know about it before this banner leaves, so you'll be able to decide one way or the other. I would say if, because this banner leaves what? What day does this exactly leave? This banner leaves on basically the... Okay, so it leaves on the 15th, Wednesday the 15th. If they do not drop a Tales of Arise banner following this, it'll probably be, you know, a month or so before they decide to do so. But that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys think down below of this event of the new Memorias. And if you summoned for Elise and Guy, let me know how your summons went. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.